What does it mean to leave briefly, but create endlessly, to burn so brightly that your light cannot last? This is my paradox.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a child prodigy, a man of endless creativity, and a genius whose music made eternity out of mortality. Born in Salzburg in 1756, Mozart's genius revealed itself almost as soon as he could walk. By the age of 5, he was already composing. By 6, he performed before kings and queens across Europe. His father, Leopold, paraded him as a miracle child, a prodigy of divine proportion. But behind the applause lay a life that would never belong fully to him. It belonged to music. As Mozart grew, so did his creativity. He composed symphonies, concertos, operas, chamber works, over 600 pieces in his short lifetime. His gift was not just technical mastery, but an uncanny ability to turn human emotion into sound. His operas like The Marriage of Figaro and Don Giovanni were not just entertainment, they were philosophy and music, blending comedy, tragedy, and the raw truth of human nature. Yet, despite his genius, Mozart's life was far from harmonious. He struggled with unstable finances, often dependent on patrons who both admired and constrained him. He longed for freedom in a world where art was chained to power. In letters, he confessed both joy and despair, moments of soaring inspiration followed by crushing exhaustion. Genius was his gift and his burden. Philosophically, Mozart represents the tension between beauty and fragility. His music sounds effortless, almost otherworldly, but his life was marked by illness, rejection, and struggle. In 1791, at the age of only 35, Mozart died in Vienna, buried in a common grave. Yet, in that brevity, he achieved immortality. His final work, the unfinished Requiem, seems almost prophetic, a meditation on mortality from a man who was vanishing into silence. Why does Mozart endure? Because he teaches us that beauty is not the absence of suffering, it is born from it. His music is a philosophy of transience, joy and sorrow, love and loss, all passing, yet transformed into sound that lingers forever. To hear Mozart is to hear life itself, fragile, fleeting, but luminous. Mozart once said,
"The music is not in the notes, but in the silence between."
His life, though short, was filled with music that transcends silence. In every symphony and opera, Mozart whispers a truth, that though we are mortal, our creations can touch eternity.